Let's try that again. So, you know, there's a couple things I would like to just mention here. And man, thank you guys so much for being here, and happy Saturday to you. I had a massage. I like to take the weekends off. Usually Saturdays and Sundays I'll take off and clear and just cruise around town and see what we can get into, you know. Got up the other day after a great meeting with Uncle Larry about this record, man. I'm excited. We got a plan, and we got homework assignments, so we got work to do. But the record's it's coming out. We want to promote it the right way and make sure it cuts through the noise. And he gave me a physical copy of this record, and I listened to the whole thing the other day. One morning I got up and put it on my big stereo, and CDs still sound the best. And I know you guys are going to say vinyl, but I like to put a CD in and just crank it. Man, what an amazing, amazing record that is. So this stuff I'm doing here on the acoustic, you know, this is, by the way, this is the Collings OM9 prototype with the K&K pickup in it that I use for the Oates stuff and whatever acoustic stuff I do. I don't like playing acoustic live in a band situation because I can never get the volume up, and that's why I just like to play the electric guitar. But with Oates it works. We can use a nice microphone, and I can use one ear monitor in and one ear out. I'll take, well, if Oates is sitting here, I'll take this, put this ear in and take this one out. And I always like to be on the right-hand side of the stage so I can see what the other guitar player's fingerboard is. So if he's playing down here, I'll try to go up and you know, I'm listening, but I'm also watching to see where he's going chord voicing wise. I've done that with everybody I've played with, but a little trick there. Also, this might be how I would practice something. You know, try to really start hearing, you know, these walk-ups. You can see I'm playing these C shape, you know, the C shape, but I might just use 2 fingers, man, because that really breaks this up. Just see what you can do with changing the bass notes and using these little triads and little open strings and things like that. This is meant to just be fun, but I'm just gonna go through this. I don't have a lot of time today because I'm gonna do some running around and go to Gruen's and see Greg and try to get the Telecaster set up. But I'm using this blue chip. I'm not really much of a pick snob other than my medium and heavy Diodario celluloid picks that I use, but this one, I do like these. This is the Blue Chip TD 35. And they were nice enough to put my name on it. Isn't that nice? Maybe I won't lose as many of these, but this is a nice sounding pick. It's beveled and it just really sounds good. Right? I love that. So one of the things I'll practice is, what I did there was, in the beginning, I did this little thing where I kept playing each bass note chromatic. And played the chord that goes along with it, which is not as hard as you think, because if I can do it, it's not that hard. I would like to also mention that I've gotten some, first of all, I do love these Moline hats. I'm not a big camouflage guy, but I do like this Moline hat. It's the only hat that I've been able to wear in this 100-degree heat outside and sweat without ruining it. And so these are really great. They're a little pricey, but the Moline, I think I'm saying that right, melon. It can't be melon. Please tell me it's not melon. But it's M-E-L-I-N. I'm going to say it's Moline, or Malign. I don't know. Please tell me how to say it. But you gotta be comfortable. So I love these hats. And people have been, they're like, man, I wear dog tags because I served. Well, this is a necklace that Billy Gibbons sent me, and he had this made, and it's a really nice detail. It says Trapp, and I've worn this every day since he sent it to me in the mail. And I'm looking at it as like maybe a good luck charm. And I also use this handkerchief that he sent me. I'm not bragging or complaining. I'm just saying he bought me a nice handkerchief that I wear and I use in this hot-ass Middle Tennessee weather that we have. So I did not serve. I was not in the military. But my dad was a artillery sergeant in the Marine Corps. And so I've had a lot of family that have 82nd Airborne cousins and dear friends that are Green Berets and all that. So, just don't go there, leave that alone. It's a necklace. Okay, let's move on. Anyway, so, little shit like that. I mean, come on. So, this is like, I'm going E, F, D with the third in the bass, G, E, A minor, B flat, G with the third in the bass, C, A with the third in the bass, D, diminished, E minor, one finger, F, D with the third in the bass, G, sharp, diminished, A, diminished, B. I ended up in D somehow. This is just a fun thing to do. It's kind of like a little you know, it's kind of like doing this, you know, a little brain exercise just to keep the synapses firing, I hope. So, you know, another kind of off the beaten path lesson here, but another thing I've been seeing a lot in students is just the kind of the lack of awareness, if I can be so blunt to say that, of the tuning of the guitar. We have got to make sure that we start with the guitar being in tune. And when you're tuning, come down, really listen to these harmonics. I spent a lot of time as a kid listening to these harmonics. If it goes down, you can hear the waves vibrating really fast. And then you can hear those waves coming back in, you know, when it's in tune, right? Not quite there. Not bad. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to go down below. I want to drop down below the pitch and come back up to it. I don't ever want to go up and then back down. I want to go down below the pitch and then up to it, so you get that nice tension on your string. And you know, go tune to a tuner and then play some of these different chords. You know, that one, this one, like a big B, a big E, maybe this. Nice major 7 all the way up there. I'll play some of these big, wide, open chords, you know, things like this. You know, this isn't perfect, but it's not bad for a guitar that just bangs around my house. But so there's some things when you're gripping the chords. If you've played a lot of acoustic and you're moving to electric, make sure that you're not. You don't want your chords to look like this, where the strings are being pushed, because one little inflection and it's out of tune. So you have to just drop your fingers down nicely. Let these strings maintain their unity tension, right? So light touch. Really start listening to what's going on with these guitars. I mean, we don't want to be hitting up like, that's the kind of stuff that you really don't want. You don't want that. You don't want that. You want nice, right? So if I'm playing acoustic, it's not perfect, but I mean, I want to get those fat, round, warm, high notes, right? Just really, really feeling what tension and what pressure and what tone I'm going for. My hand's constantly moving from up here. I'm finding a sweet spot for rhythm. You know, and I'm just kind of feathering that in there, trying to keep it light and not really, you know, heavy-handed. So there's something to think of there. And just don't forget that trick about the tuning. And also, you know, when we go from hardcore summer into a hardcore winter, we need to get our guitars looked at. I mean, we need to make sure that these are intonating properly. So when you play a chord here, and and it's nice and in tune, and then you play a chord up here, or you know, something different. It needs to be in tune everywhere. So you know, can't even reach that chord, right? So all these chords are nice and in tune. We've got enough problems to worry about. We need our guitars to be in tune. At least we need to start there, right? I would just... I just sit around and try to figure out what sounds cool, and if it doesn't, I'll try to move it around. But have some fun this weekend. Great to talk to you guys. Thanks so much for all the comments. Really appreciate it. Onward and upward. I go to I play Monday night with Adam Levy, who played all the cool solos on Tracy Chapman records and Nora Jones and all that. Adam Levy, going to be a special guest with the GT Trio with Tim Marks on the Fender 4-string electric bass, Jordan Perlson on the drums and cymbals. Yours truly on the Telecaster, telecasting to you from East Nashville. Adam Levy, special guest this Monday. Then on the 1st, I'm a special guest with Marty Schwartz, along with Grace Bowers and Tomo Fujitu. Tomo, you know how to say his last name. A bunch of badass guitar players are going to be down there that night at the Analog in Nashville. Then the next morning, I'll fly to Nantucket for a private party with a buddy of mine, Jeff Ross, and then Oates is going to join us. Take a few days up there to chill out. They've got us in a nice house, and then I come right back, and then on the 6th we do the Country Music Hall of Fame Theater, the nice new theater, me and Oates, and then I go to Spain October 1st through the 16th to do a trio gig with an all Spanish rhythm section at a place called Cafe Berlin in Madrid, and then we're going to do a clinic, and then we're going to bounce around. We might do another gig, but I'm not sure yet. But that's going to be a nice vacation. We'll come back. We'll get back into this trio project and release the Uncle Larry record. I love that stuff. Watch. I love that because here's the major idea. Here's the minor idea. Here's the altered. Right? Okay, that's pretty cool. All right, guys, that's about all I got today. I'll check in with you soon. Appreciate it so much. And what was I going to tell you? One last thing was, oh yeah, these lessons are not. I got guys all the time, man. Can you slow that down? Can you show us exactly what you're doing? Well, that's why we have these courses. 2 TrueFire courses, Artist Works, and I've got 4 different lesson tiers, private lesson tiers. So go to the links below and you can find all the courses. We've put this together in a way that you have so much available to you, to be able to really take the deep dive. And I'm easy to find. So I've been teaching a ton of lessons, and it's just a lot of fun. So thanks for that. See you guys soon. Okay, bye.